Swaddy crap. Good morning. We're heading down to Pattaya auction rooms. Collingbourne auctions down in near Jomtien today. Collingbourne auctions have been on the go for some years now. This is the third premises that they've been in 2 years. They used to have a big premises with several sales rooms. A bit further out of town, and that was about 2 years ago, and it was a really big business then. When COVID started, they downsized and they moved to another place out the other side of Pattaya. A bigger building but a smaller floor space, but it suited them okay then, and they worked away for that till the second wave of COVID come in, and then they've had to downsize again, and now they're down here in Jomtien. It used to be quite as I say, it was a large auction, and it had a lot of stuff for sale, some very good antiques, some very nice furniture. It was a proper auction. And then the last premises they went to, it did come down a lot. In the first one, they had car auctions, they had motorbike auctions, they had all sorts of items for sale. But then when they moved to the second place, it came down a lot. The odd car went through, the odd motorbike, but not at special auctions, just went through the standard auction on a Saturday morning. Now they're down here, and it's, I would say, I know Mr. Collingbourne very well. He's a good friend of mine actually, and he wouldn't like me to say this, but I don't really regard it as a high-class auction anymore. It's either a very low-class auction or an upmarket jumbo sale. A bit of both maybe. And he's struggling. As he said last week, he used to have 11 staff working there, and I remember them all, very busy place, and now he's down to 3 staff. So we're going to go down there. I bought some stuff at the auction on Saturday online. He does have a good internet connection for the auction days, and in fact you can go on his website every day and see what's coming in for the auction, etc. And on a Friday you can see what's up for auction on the Saturday, and if you're interested in stuff, then you can make a bid for it before the auction, or you can wait and you can make a live bid on the auction day. I've bought a lot of stuff there over the years, too much actually. My wife gets fed up with me. She says if I buy any more, we're going to have to get a bigger house. And that's true actually. There's a lot of stuff there that I bought from the auction. I've been, I wouldn't say ripped off, but I've been a bit stupid at times, and I have bought rubbish. I remember buying a pair of used golf shoes actually that I thought was going to be fantastic. And the first day I wore them on the golf course, the soles fell off them, and disgusted. I was walking around with soaking feet. Anyway, when I mentioned it to John Collingbourne, the auctioneer, he refunded the money for them, I must admit. I'll give him that. And he said, why would somebody like me buying used golf shoes at an auction? And I have to agree, it wasn't a very good idea. And so saying, I subsequently bought another pair of golf shoes from the auction, but brand new, very high quality golf shoes, never been worn, and I still use them to this day, if and when I go out golfing. So let's go down and we'll have a quick look around the auction hall, and you'll get a flavour of what it is. And if you're interested in watching an auction live online, I would go into their website. I'll put a link below this video, and you can go in there on a Saturday and watch the auction and watch it progress. It's sometimes an interesting event. Nearly always I see one or two things I'm thinking, I wouldn't mind that, and I wouldn't mind that, and if it's the right price I might buy that, and my God, when I tell my wife I bought that, not more stuff you've bought, she says. Yes, the house is full of it. John Collingbourne's auctioneer bric-a-brac. Okay, we'll see you down at the auction. So here we are at the auction rooms, just off Jomtien Beach at Soi Chayapum. Well, here we are inside the auction. Looking around, you know, there's a lot of space here. That's not the normal situation, actually. Normally it's packed full of things for the auction. It's in this week's auction, and what's been brought in is getting ready for the following week's auction. But today when we arrived, it's almost as though there isn't enough stuff here for one auction, actually. Looking around, you can see that there's a whole assortment of articles up for sale. A lot of bric-a-brac, what I'd call bric-a-brac, stuff of no real value unless you're really looking for it. A lot of ornaments, a lot of rubbish also. However, there is some very, very nice furniture around, particularly sideboards and display cabinets, etc., that are obviously worth a fair bit of money. There's a few nice tables and chairs, and an assortment of kids' toys there as well. So there's a bit of something for everybody, actually. It's but like you can see, like the books here and the other odds and sods round about, it's not exactly the classic antique auction that you might think it's to be, or nor is it the type of antique auction that Mr. Collingbourne would like it to be. But if it sells and it makes him some money, then he's willing to sell it. That's it. They've always advertised, you know, that this is a way to help take the pain out of closing businesses. And here in Pattaya, there's a lot of businesses, particularly since the pandemic arrived, that have closed down. Consequently, in Pattaya, there must be a huge abundance of stuff, tables, chairs, fans, fridges, cooking equipment, etc., blah, blah, that is available for sale. And I'm sure that John has been offered quite a lot of it as well, but he just doesn't have the space to take it all in. And to be truthful with you, for that sort of stuff, there's not a lot of new businesses starting up, so there's not a lot of customers wanting to buy large quantities of tables, chairs, etc. So I suppose he's had to turn that away. Here's some classic bottle fridges here. These are normally worth a lot of money, but I've seen at recent auctions the prices have dropped dramatically, actually, and where before things would sell for 12,000-15,000 bahts, now you see them going 6,000, 7,000 or 8,000 bahts. So fridges here, some very nice little fridges for sale for very small money. If you're in the market for these sort of things, washing machines, etc., then there's a good chance John might have them here. It's as I've said before, I have been stung on a few things that I've bought here, but that's through not being careful and thinking, it'll be all right. But if you come here looking for some nice stuff, there is some nice stuff as well amongst the bric-a-brac. So as I said before, it's a kind of gone downhill auction, and it's still not out the woods yet, and it's going down even more. I hope it doesn't go to a full-blown jumbo sale on its way down to an upmarket car boot sale, and everything's possible here. So I strongly recommend, if you get the chance, give it a visit. And watch it online. It's quite an interesting experience. Mr. Collingbourne's got a heart of gold, and I wish him the best of luck. Thank you for watching.